Alright, so the answers to the problems are over here. And what do we do? So here we have a triangle, so 3 sides, which means the central angle ABC is 360 divided by 3, the number of sides of the regular polygon, which is 120, which means that angle ABD is 120 divided by 2, which is 60. And if that's the case, then we know that triangle ABD is a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. We know AC is 14, which means AD is 7. So this side here is 7. So then they give us the long side of the 30, 60, 90, of which this is the ratios. So we're setting 7 equal to x square root 3. Right? 7 is equal to x square root 3, and we're solving for x. So we now know that x is 4.04, and x, of course, is our short leg of the 30, 60, 90. So that is our apothem, right? BD. So we have the apothem. We have the perimeter. The perimeter, if AC is 14, and this is a regular polygon, which it is, then the perimeter is AC times 3, right, which is 72. So we have apothem, we have perimeter, so we can go ahead and plug in, find the area. This one over here, the triangle wasn't a special triangle, so we needed to use tangent, as we did in example number 2. Over here, our angles are 45, 45, so this is a special triangle. This side here would be 15 divided by 2, which is 7.5, and we know the two legs of a 45, 45 are congruent, so the apothem is 7.5. Plug everything in after finding the perimeter, of course. Perimeter is 15 times 4, and then we find the area. Right? Over here we have another 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. And how do we know that? Yeah, we know that because we know that this central angle here is 360 divided by 6, the number of sides, and then that means that this angle here is 30 degrees, right? Half of 60. And then we have a 30, 60, 90, and we do the same technique, right? They give us the long leg, so we know x is 5, and so yeah, once we have x is 5, that's this short leg here, we can find the perimeter by multiplying that by 12, right? And then we have perimeter and we have apothem, which is given, and then we plug in. Okay, so now we have these composite figures here. And so the way that we're going to do the composite figures is you find the area of the rectangle, and then you subtract the area of the circle. Okay, so we would need the area of the circle first, and we know that the distance from this point to this point is 30, which means the radius of this circle is 15, right? Half of 30. So we can find the area of the circle, we can find the area of the triangle, and then we take the area of the rectangle minus the area of the triangle. Okay, so area of the circle is equal to pi r squared, so it's pi times 15 squared. So let me drop that in a calculator. So it's, what is it? It's pi times 225 is equal to 706.9. I'm just going to do 0.9. Actually, let's go to the hundredths place. So it's going to be 8.6. And then, let's see. So we're here. And that's feet squared. And the radius of the circle here is 15, right? Okay. So now we need the area of the rectangle. So I'm going to do area of the rectangle is equal to base times height. So it's 50 times 30. So that equals to 0,015 feet squared. So now the area of the shade, so area of the shaded is equal to area of the rectangle minus the area of the circle. So that's going to be equal to 1500 minus 706.86. And then we get our final answer. 1500 minus 706.86 equals 793.14 feet squared. And we're done. Right. So example number 2 is kind of the same idea, right? We get the area of the rectangle, subtract the area of the 3 circles. So this time they give us radius. And so if they give us radius, then that means that this distance here is also 5, because the radius of the circles are all the same length. If that's true, then that means the side of the rectangle is 10. Right? And if that's true here, then that means the length of the rectangle is 5 times 6. Right? So it's going to be 30 up here, because we have 6 radiuses, right? 6 radii. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 radius. So 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, so then, yeah, we need to do the same thing we did over here. So it's area of the circle is equal to pi 5 squared, pi radius squared. So 25 times pi, 25 pi is equal to 78.54 centimeters squared. And then now we find the area of the rectangle, which is going to be 30 times 10, which is 300 centimeters squared. So the area of the shade is equal to the area of the circle times, area of the rectangle minus the area of the circle times 3. Right, because we have 3 circles. So let's plug everything in. We get area of the rectangle is 300 minus 78.54 times 3. Drop that in a calculator. So we get 300 minus parentheses 78.54 times 3 parentheses 64.38. 64.38 centimeters squared. And we're done, right? So that's how we do these area of composite figures, is we find the entire area of the rectangle, we find the area of the circles, and then we subtract the two. So let's go ahead and do these composite figures over here, which are slightly different, but I'm sure you can figure it out. I'll go over the answers in the next video.